During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Bakersfield College Child Development Team has proven itself flexible and creative in responding to the evolving educational landscape. As many of you are already aware, the BC CDC provides quality childcare to the children of our students and to the community members. When BC shifted to online instruction in March 2020, the CDC also shifted to provide online services to our youngest renegades. Using tablets provided by our IT department, the CDC classroom teachers organized online classrooms filled with enriching activities to support their students' development. However, many of you are not probably aware that the CDC is guided by state regulations distinct from our own. And while BC provided primarily online instruction and student services during summer of 2020, the CDC was permitted to open its doors to provide in-person services. At that time, 20 students were quickly enrolled, and the CDC followed strict health guidelines to ensure that their students interacted within a safe and healthy environment. Practices included social distancing, low student-to-faculty ratios, and wearing of face shields so that our youngest students could still see the faces of their teachers. And I'm happy to report that in this year that CDC has been physically open, we've had zero COVID-19 transmissions at the center. Furthermore, the CDC team recognized that not all of its parents were comfortable dropping their children off at the site, and that there was a real need for those students who would remain at home to have online education continue. So for the first time, the CDC began to offer parents a choice: students enrolled in summer classes and first responders who could enroll their children in either in-person classes or continue their online instruction. I particularly love this quote from Director Rosita Barron. As the youngest of BC students continue to journey through these difficult times, we need to remember joy in their strength. So in addition to providing valuable intellectual and developmental stimuli, the CDC teachers have worked to help their students find joy despite the pandemic. For example, they organized Crazy Hair Day and other fun events via Zoom. In August last year, the CDC team hosted a drive-through graduation for 27 families of the CDC students transitioning to kindergarten. The team is already planning the upcoming graduation of 10 students this year. The CDC leadership team had the foresight to apply for external grants to fund the center's activities. BC has been awarded $1.1 million as part of the Child Care Access Means Parents in School campus grant, supporting low-income student parents attending college with additional childcare hours and tutoring through BC's Child Development Center. For their commitment to the health and developmental well-being of the littlest of our renegades, I am so pleased to recognize the BC Child Development Center with this year's Presidential Leadership Award.